buckle up your pant legs, zip up your hats, and pad up your podcast to try to make it reach a runtime of more than like 20 minutes, because you don't really have that much to talk about this week. It's time for Sounds About Light, a podcast about Kingdom Hearts. Remind, I'm Sam.
I'm Drew. I have a theory of podcasting that I think will keep us safe, which is that podcasts are kind of the same as like freeway expansions, and in that like traffic will fill in the freeway and not actually like make traffic any faster. Podcasters will just fill in whatever time, even if they don't have anything to talk about. You know, they'll talk about things like freeway expansion. Yeah,
or they'll go like, that's a very, 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 very good point. And if I just do that enough, then we'll hit the minimum runtime of 5 minutes if we manage to make it that far with this material.
Yeah, or it's like we could choose to like juice our parasocial relationship with our audience and start telling an anecdote, you know, kill our anecdote.
Or we could NaNoWriMo it and be like, Sora, the warrior of the Keyblade.
Yeah, really getting that word count up.
This is the boss rush again. Remember the boss rush from Kingdom Hearts 3? What if we had it a second time?
And it's more confusing.
Yeah, I will say, I did have a huge realization of how this part actually makes perfect sense.
I'm glad to hear it. I mean, I'm not like, I'm following what's happening. It's just, and it's fun to be like, oh, so because it's time travel, Sora did all these things the first time around, too. Like, stuff only happened because Sora was there traveling through the hearts the first time around.
Yeah, which was a huge point of confusion for me. And we'll get there. I mean, probably very soon. Because, again, there's not a whole lot here.
Yeah, it's funny, some stuff where I'm like, well, I swear we should have seen this the first time through. But I guess we didn't.
Well, we'll see if that's the thing that I'm talking about. Yeah, we start, well, let's just remind everyone where we left off, because it is important to remember that we last saw Sora getting owned by Terra Xehanort and the Cum Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
And we have now moved away from the point of view of time-traveling Heart Sora, and now we're just back kind of to Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora, but we're also seeing a little bit of stuff that he's not around for, which I like the idea of that. It is surprising how little it feels like they really get out of it.
Yeah, until they start getting a lot out of it, like later on. But yeah. But then that's actually that's all while Sora's there, so never mind.
Yeah, which, God. But we start with Riku fighting Repliku and Xigbar and Ansem Seeker of Darkness. And this is like a perfect opportunity for there to be some meat to chew on. But we just see Riku fighting them, and then Sora arrives, and it's like, cool. You couldn't have come up with something to put there?
Yeah, because you're hoping that you see Sora travel to Riku's heart or whatever, and then, yeah, you get to see Riku say some stuff to Mickey to hear or something.
Yeah, but I don't think we get that at all.
No, I don't think we get any new stuff for a couple scenes, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, we do get one. Sora fights the three bosses alongside Riku. We do get to play as Riku, which is fine. It's conceptually exciting, but not really that exciting. But that is a bonus to no longer being locked to Sora as a character. We get to play as Riku for a minute, and we fight, and they win, and the things happen that already happened. We do have the additional context now when Xigbar says, I'm worthy to use a Keyblade. The old coot promised me his. There's stuff there that we didn't have the context for last time. That's fine.
Right.
I think we already talked about it, but it is there.
Yeah, he's being a scamp because it's his Keyblade in the first place.
Or something.
Yeah.
We do get a new scene here. After the fight, Repliku and Ansem and Xigbar are all gone, and Sora and Riku stare at the empty replica on the floor, and Sora says, well, bye. And, Demyx shows up. Remember Demyx from Kingdom Hearts 2?
Demyx time!
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, Master of Masters.
Maybe. I like as Riku gets, like, stanced up to fight Demyx. Demyx is like, whoa, I'm on your side, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of a double agent, I guess?
Kind of. He's kind of the Master of Masters, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
I do think it's a fun detail that he keeps accidentally calling Ienzo Zexion.
Yeah, that's good.
Especially since he never knew Ienzo.
Right.
Compared to like an Alias and a Dylan and all that. He's like, I guess his name was Ienzo. That's fine.
He's respecting his actual name. That's nice of Demix.
Yeah. He brags about his replica delivering prowess.
He's very good at it. I mean, when he delivers it later, it's pretty impressive if you think about it.
He literally is like, I'm here to retrieve the replica. I've done it before. He's like, great, thank you. I'm so excited to learn this.
It's funny they created like the fun guy with the sitar and then did very, very little with the character.
Well, I mean, he's had a lot of screen time just as the Master of Masters.
True, yeah.
He then says his classic catchphrase, Demix time, to which Riku replies, ugh.
Demix time.
Ugh. I like Demix time.
Has he said Demix time before, or is this the first time he's said it?
I don't remember.
It feels like a catchphrase. This is just Demix trying to coin his own catchphrase.
Yeah, he's seen Axel doing it, and he's trying it out now.
Got it, Demix eyes?
Demix time is better than Got It Memorized, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's less creative, but it
tells you something about the character.
Yeah.
What does Got It Memorized tell you about Axel? He first appeared in a game where Sora was losing his memory. What does Demix time tell you about Demix?
Sometimes it's Demix time.
It's his time right now. Not always, but right now it is his time.
Now, if he'd said Demix o'clock, that might have been better, but we'll take Demix time.
Mickey is 1v4ing Luke Sword, Larxene, Marluxia, and Xemnas.
Yeah,
you don't get to play as Mickey because he gets turned into a card.
Yeah, me like epic Mickey, like always.
Me like epic Mickey, always.
Yeah.
There is some stuff here that's a little bit interesting, which is, now that we know that Luke Sword is suspicious of Xigbar, the fact that he gives Sora this wild card as he's defeated is a little bit more intriguing, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, still no idea what's going on with this guy or what his whole deal is.
Yeah, Marluxia's defeated, remembers he's nice. Larxene is defeated and remembers that she's...
in love, maybe? I don't know.
Remembers something. Doesn't tell us what it is, but we do now know that they lost their memories because of the lifeboats, so that's happening.
Yeah, that's something.
Nothing new here, post-fight. That's a shame.
Does anybody think Luke Sword is Master of Masters? I don't buy it as much. It doesn't make so much sense to me.
No. God, I have a Luke Sword theory that I can't I can talk about it next time.
Okay.
It's not that he's the Master of Masters.
Okay.
It's that he's Luke Sword.
Ephemer.
He's ephemer.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that if I wrote it in my list of crackpot corners, there would be a little note next to it that says, I don't know.
It could be. That's Ephemer's a character, Luke Sword's a character.
I did... Here's a true fact.
Yeah.
We had a brief exchange in the Discord in the Sounds About Light channel where I, for a moment, was like, this scene would kind of make sense if it turned out that the Master of Masters was actually Brain. And then I was like, oh, I don't like that at all. Ugh. And then I opened my document and I went to my list of crackpot corners and I scrolled down to add that as a possible thing to think about later. And I already had written it just with brackets, no.
Well, you just keep coming back to it.
I've got my number.
Yeah, you really do.
I'm not getting away with that shit.
I agree with you both times.
He probably is, and also no.
No.
We do get a new cutscene here. Yay. Aqua and Ventus prepare to fight Vanitas and Terra Xehanort. I don't remember how much there is here, but there's a little bit.
Yeah, we get Vanitas talking more, right? That's the main thing?
Yeah. Yeah. With there being so little substance to this stuff, I'm like, I feel like I need to read every single line in my notes, which I usually try not to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking at them, and it's like, Ventus calls Xehanort Terra. Aqua says that's not Terra.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot to say about that.
That happened last time, too, I think.
Yeah, it did. What the hell?
Yeah.
Again, if they're gonna do this, do something. Spice it up. I don't know.
Yeah.
We do at least get a little bit more of Vanitas talking, which is always fun. Aqua and Ventus are having a little back and forth, and Vanitas goes, "Hey guys, feeling a little left out here."
I love this little guy. I
do kind of love Vanitas.
He's such a little rapscallion.
This is new. Ventus Ventus says that he basically says, like, I'm going to reabsorb you.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you home.
You're part of me. Yeah.
Yeah. And Vanitas says, but that would mean that I just disappear. Don't you have any love for your own brother?
Oh, yeah. And that's when Ventus goes, well, you're not my brother. You're part of me. And Vanitas says the thing I've been saying, which is, we're not the same. I was just hidden deep inside of you for a really long time because he's darkness.
Right.
Because he's
darkness.
He's darkness.
I think, though.
Yeah.
And I've said this, but the more I think about it, the more I think I'm right. I think that Vanitas is a little bit wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that he is mostly capital D darkness, but the fact that he looks like Sora from the time that Ventus connected his heart to Sora, I think does go to show that there is more Ventus influence to Vanitas than he realizes.
Well, I think that has to do with the fact that hearts, like, influence each other and change things. Like the way, Shion looks like Kairi, and I think it's kind of like that. Also, I want to correct you, though. He does not look like Sora did when Ventus connected with Sora's heart, because Sora was a baby.
Yeah, and I'm also realizing that
now,
Vanitas was removed from Ventus before Ventus connected with Sora.
Right.
Does that mean that Sora looks like Vanitas? Is that what's going on here?
I don't think so. I think it's just that, like, even when he was removed from Ventus, they were still connected. And,
maybe.
And Vanitas actually explains this. I don't know that it actually makes sense, but he says that, he basically says, I look like Sora because I was a hole in your heart, and then Sora filled that hole in your heart, so we're...
Yes.
So we're
they are shaped like the same jigsaw piece.
Yeah, so they're reflections of each other. That's what it is.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's just sort of a metaphysical thing, I guess.
Well, I do have a crackpot corner about Vanitas that I can read now.
Okay.
And this is related to the idea that he might not be a straight-up capital D darkness. I wrote this a very long time ago, and I don't fully remember what I was getting at, but I'm just going to read it as written. Vanitas' name refers to vanity, which is not one of the 7 deadly sins, but we know that the 7 sins relate to the foretellers, and that Vanitas has resided within Ventus since the time of the Keyblade War. Now, there was a guy in the 13th century with a cool haircut named Thomas Aquinas, and he called vanity the precursor to pride. And pride is the only sin that is not accounted for within the masters and the foretellers. So if Vanitas is the precursor to superbia, and the black box is inscribed with X super, which it is, I don't remember if we've talked about that, but it is, this could cast some doubt on the idea that Vanitas was one of the 13 original darknesses, and might actually be more directly related to the master in some way. Maybe it's his dad.
It's his dad. Maybe he's a piece of the darkness that was in the master.
Could be. Or I like dad theory because we love to hear sicko Haley Joel saying brother.
Yeah.
And we could get to hear him also talking to the master and going like, hello, son.
Yeah. Hello, daddy. That's good.
But he's dad.
Oh, you're saying Ventus is the master's dad?
No, Vanitas is the master's dad. It's the precursor to pride.
I see. Okay.
And the master is pride. I don't know if I spelled that out very well.
No, I get it now. It could be. I think, I like a good crackpot corner. I think he is just darkness. I think he's darkness with some other little bits of Ventus and Sora.
Now, what about this, though?
Okay.
They pop open the box. Hello, brother. It's Vanitas. He's in the box.
That would be good. I would like that.
That would be good. He pops out like a stripper out of a cake in a TV show.
Yeah, he's got a tight costume on, so that works. I am sad that he doesn't look like baby Sora. That would be great. If it was just a baby in the helmet piloting like a robot.
Anyway, Terra Xehanort says, Hey Ventus, this is such a ridiculous line. I don't really know what he's talking about here. But he just says to Ventus, like, if you won, I can give you some darkness. And Ventus is like, no, that's okay.
I'm good. I had some earlier.
Aqua tells Terra Xehanort that they're tired of his games. Xehanort mockingly chastises her for wielding her Keyblade in anger, unbefitting of a master, like when she tried to kill the Tremaines in Birth by Sleep.
Right.
I was looking this up on the Kingdom Hearts wiki, by the way, when Lady Tremaine and the Wicked Stepdaughters get blown up by the Green Goblin's pumpkin bomb.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think that everything on KH Wiki is canon.
What?
But I did really enjoy reading whoever wrote this on the wiki. A pumpkin bomb explodes, killing them instantly. That is what appears to happen.
That is what appears to happen. Yeah, for sure. The Green Goblin got them.
The Green Goblin did get them. We get to fight. We play as Aqua this time. I can't remember if I talked about this in Birth by Sleep, but the noises that Terra Xehanort makes when you hit him are so funny to me. Because he's one of the cockiest video game bosses of all time. Mm-hmm. And then when you hit him, he goes, "What?"
Huh?
We do get a new, one of the least important, but kind of fun, I guess, things that Remind adds is little new team-up attacks in these fights. And we do get Icy Slider, where Aqua turns Ventus's Keyblade into a frozen skateboard, and he does sick tricks.
I kind of missed that. I must have skipped through that.
Yeah, he does a funny, like a grab, and then he spins around.
That's fun.
It's pretty good. Sora shows up. Stuff happens that we already saw. They defeat us Vanitas. He's darkness, things of that nature.
I did just realize, we may have actually said this the first time around, is part of how Terra, as the Heartless, as the Cum Guardian, gets enough like volition to fight back against Terra Xehanort because he's like joined with Lingering Will now. Because he says the thing Lingering Will would say. It was like, someday I'll return to this place or whatever, you know?
I kind of like that. I think that we do see him starting to like gain a little bit of control. The first time we see him like being Terra as the Guardian is in Dream Drop Distance when he does the bequeathing Keyblade gesture toward Riku.
Right.
It's possible, they talked about like Vanitas and Aqua like lighting his way home. It's possible that they kind of resonated with him increasingly over time, and the destruction of Lingering Will kind of gave him the boost that he needed, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm good with that. I like that.
Yeah, because he says the thing, and I'm like, okay, well that would make some sense. Because we saw that Lingering Will got destroyed, but maybe that's kind of like the same as when like a Heartless gets destroyed. Then you finally get to go rejoin your other parts or whatever. Oh,
maybe. Yeah, it is his mind.
Yeah.
Heart, body, soul, mind, whatever. In as much as Terra has a mind that's in there.
So really, Terra Xehanort defeated himself by being Lingering, which is a classic move, this kind of storytelling.
Yeah, because Terra Xehanort lost Xehanort's memories for the most part, so he didn't remember that you don't destroy the vessel, because then you can die.
Right, yeah, that's right.
Yikes. Sora releases Terra's heart and reunites it with his body, as we saw in Kingdom Hearts 3. Finally, we go back to time travel Sora. He's not dead, folks.
Yeah, it's interesting. Apparently this was all happening, and he wasn't time traveling through the hearts to make this happen, I guess.
Yeah, what happened was the Cum Guardian grabbed him real good, and he's sinking into the abyss of darkness, but he kind of wakes up and realizes that he's actually inside Terra's heart, having been grabbed by the Guardian and protected from Terra Xehanort's attack. Terra saved him. How nice. The rest of the scene plays out as before, with crying and hugging and all that. So yeah, that's where time travel Sora is now. He's in Terra's heart, right?
Yes, he's in Terra's heart. Right, or is he in Ventus's heart?
Oh no, I think he went back into his own here.
Yeah.
Yes, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking at my notes. I think the next time we see time travel Sora, he's back in his own heart.
Right.
Okay, good. We do get this is the biggest bunch of new stuff in Remind, is the stuff with Axel and Roxas and Shion.
Yeah, right. And it's actually answered a question I had from last time, where I was like, how does Shion get to count as a darkness? Because she's not darkness. She's like light. But the way they restored her, she is darkness right now when they start the fight.
Yes. So we've got Axel and Kairi versus Xemnas, Syx, and Shion. Of course, they don't know that she's Shion. She's technically not Shion right now. She's number I. She doesn't have an identity, etc.
Right.
Xemnas explains to them, like, this replica was recreated from Vexen's research data. Everybody forgot about it, even me. Syx I can't remember if this is new information. I don't think it is, but Saïx is like, oh, Axel, you must have been really desperate to bring one of the new 7 hearts as a guardian of light.
I didn't remember it from last time, but maybe they said it last time. I don't.
Yeah, if we didn't know that Kairi was one of the new hearts, she is.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Axel calls Kairi their trump card, and she seems like kind of upset to hear that.
Doesn't want the responsibility. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty bonkers situation for Kairi to be in, because, like, Axel has plenty of combat experience from being Axel. Kairi has pretty much just been, like, sparring in the hyperbolic time chamber for God knows how long, and now she's fighting Xemnas.
She did a little bit of fighting at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2.
That's true. She defeated a few Shadow Heartless.
Yeah.
That's not nothing.
No.
Most people can't do that. I couldn't do it.
I don't think... Yeah. Well, I could because they're not real, so I'm stronger than...
True. If Eddie from Ed, Edd and Eddy can do it.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, Kairi's like, I'm your trump card? Oh, Jesus, no. Oh, God. And Saïx is like, oh, so you're not just desperate, you're an idiot.
I mean, Axel is kind of a dummy.
Yeah. And Saïx says Axel's name out loud, and we zoom in on Xion, who goes like, Axel. So she's kind of... there's something going on in there. Gears are turning. Saïx notices this, but Xemnas doesn't.
And I like this, too, because they don't have any memories of her either, the bad guys. So they don't actually know that by putting her in front of, like, Kairi and Axel and Sora, that's going to start, like, awakening stuff in her.
They don't know that, but it does seem like Saïx has noticed and is, like, intentionally feeding into it.
Possibly. Well, and I it does seem like when one person gains memories, everybody kind of gains memories, so maybe he started to remember at the same time everybody else is.
Oh, maybe. Because Xemnas... Did we know... I think we did know that Saïx was kind of a double agent.
Yeah, and until he got too mad at Axel.
Yeah, I think that was implied in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know if they ever really made it explicit, but this is where we have really gotten to see Saïx working to help them.
Right.
And Xemnas starts fighting them. I do really like that we get to see that Axel can transform his Keyblade into his chakrams. That's fun.
I like that too. That's good.
They fight a little bit. They notice that this mysterious assailant has a kingdom key. Axel asks if this is Roxas, and she hears the name and says, Roxas. And Saïx has now... This is where Saïx starts, like, very clearly, like, helping her remember. He looks at her and is like, no, Axel, it's not Roxas. And Xion's like, Axel... Roxas, screaming, attacking, fighting. Sora shows up, more fighting. Xion protects Axel from Xemnas trying to kill him. We saw this in Kingdom Hearts 3. Sora says you can stop now, Xion, Roxas voice, etc. This is where we finally go back to time travel Sora, for real.
Yeah, and we see...
He's in his own heart.
We see stuff I mostly understand. There's one thing I didn't understand here, so we'll see.
Sora, in his own heart, his stained glass Station of Awakening turns into birds that fly away, revealing Roxas's heart, just like in the Kingdom Hearts 2 opening. Wow, Sanctuary. The image of Xion in the stained glass is glowing, and memories in the form of paper printouts of 358 Days screenshots start flowing out of it. And Xion starts to get her memories back. Xemnas kicks her in the stomach. Axel remembers her, just like in the video game. Now, this part I was a little bit unclear on.
Right.
Is this the thing you were confused about? The lights?
Yeah, we see 3 lights, and one of them is... Sora's heart has been blue this whole time, I think, right? When he's time traveling?
I believe so.
And I think he sees 1 blue light and 2 normal lights?
Yeah, they're like kind of yellowish, whitish lights.
And is that supposed to represent the 3 hearts of the 3 friends here?
That's the only thing that I can think of.
Or is it pieces of their memories that he's helping guide, or is it the key sigil that they get back? I don't know.
My best guess is that this is Sora seeing the pieces of Roxas, Axel, and Xion's hearts that have been hanging out together in his own. That's my best guess. I don't really know. There's 3 lights that look like what we see hearts as, and they kind of float around, and Sora says, there they are.
Maybe Roxas is the one that's a different color because it's related to his? I don't know. I
assume so. Yeah, I had no memory of this moment. I don't know what this was supposed to be, but there they are.
Yeah.
Some lights.
Okay.
Sora tries to bring Roxas back with the power of waking, but nothing happens. Roxas asks Sora for help, and Sora sort of takes a breath, and he kind of feels Roxas's connection to his friends, and he has an idea. I do want to say, I'm always praising Jesse McCartney's voice acting as Roxas and Ventus. I always love whenever the two of them get to interact, Sora and Roxas. I think that he does a very good job selling Roxas's trust in Sora in this scene.
Yeah. This stuff's all good. I like all this stuff.
Yeah, considering the distress that Sora's existence has put Roxas through, I think that the way that he has no hesitation asking Sora to help him reunite with his friends, I think is really nice.
Yeah, same.
He learned his important lesson. This is why he chose you. Who's he? We will never know. Sora releases Roxas's heart. We'll get a little bit more into Sora's idea in a moment.
Right.
This whole thing is so strangely plotted and paced.
And did this happen the first time, or is this something that is actually happening differently? Because he's not supposed to change anything.
Okay. When I played Remind, this had confused the hell out of me. And anytime I've watched or thought about Remind since, this has been such a huge, what the hell is this game? I finally figured it out, and it's really weird.
Okay.
Because what we saw in Kingdom Hearts 3 is Sora arrives, there's a little bit of fighting, and then he says, he brings down Roxas. Roxas, falls out of the sky for some reason in his replica body, and then it's Roxas says, you're not as good at winning over people's hearts as you think. And then Xemnas says, I don't need hearts. I will scatter them all to the winds. He grabs Kairi and teleports away.
Right.
That is what we see in Kingdom Hearts 3. In Remind, there is a large cutscene in between you're not as good at winning over people's hearts as you think and I don't need hearts.
Right.
And that is because in this scene,
Sora was knocked.
Sora
was knocked out.
Is knocked out and possessed by Remind Sora.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, he is knocked out. Okay.
And then at the end of all this new stuff, Remind Sora gives control back to Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora, who wakes up and doesn't notice that anything has happened.
Yeah.
So here is what is new. Roxas is back, hands off my friends, all that good stuff. And now we get Roxas's request, which we could have just heard a minute ago, but we didn't. He says, there's something that connects me and my friends. We need your help to reclaim it. That's what's binding me to this world. The last key. So, Sora possesses himself. We actually saw the same thing happen in Dream Drop Distance when Master Xehanort possessed young Xehanort. And that was also incredibly hard to follow.
Yes.
But I think that they did a flash of inverted color. I think they did the same thing in Dream Drop Distance. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, he's possessed now. Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora is asleep and will not know that any of this happened. Sora charges at Xemnas and gives Roxas the signal for whatever it's worth, because Roxas basically attacks Xemnas and then gets his ass kicked.
Right, yeah, right.
We get a little bit of fighting. Roxas and Xion doing cool team attacks. Kairi jumps in and briefly manages to get Xemnas on the back foot, so problem solved there. Kairi is now good.
Yeah.
Fixed.
Yeah, she's the trump card, so there you go.
She's epic. He grabs her and Sora this time. We didn't know this happened because Sora was asleep. Xemnas tells Saïx, clear these useless pawns from the board. And now, time travel Sora leaves his own body, so Sora's body is now just unconscious on the ground. Which nobody really questions. Is he he's in a weird darkness ball of Xemnas' creation, so I guess nobody notices.
I guess so. There's a lot going on. It's hard to pay attention to everything going on in this fight for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't follow it watching the cutscene, then I can't imagine how anyone else would have followed it being in the cutscene.
Yeah, they're trying not to get killed, so...
Yeah. So Roxas, Axel, and Shion fight Xemnas and Syx together while Sora and Kairi are incapacitated. They have a team attack called Thinking of You, which is them hitting Syx many times. Great team attack.
Yeah.
All of their hearts start glowing. Axel yells, "Get what's ours!" They attack Xemnas and they capture the key sigil.
Yeah. I understand what they're going for here. I also don't get it. I don't get how that's like a thing that apparently is contained within Xemnas.
Yeah, this is just it's a real like, how am I supposed to take this literally, you know?
Yeah, because it's basically they
like hit Xemnas and a big floating X pops out.
And then they all get one.
They all get one. Hey, you know, we do see Xemnas giving Roxas his name, and he like makes the letters appear and then puts the X there. Maybe he just has a bunch of these.
Right. Yeah, because like to me, I was like, oh, yeah, because they're like, what connected us originally was being part of the organization. So this sigil does keep us together, which is pretty weird because I think that if like I had been brainwashed and like forced to be part of like the SS, I wouldn't like keep that sigil as like a thing that brought my friends together. But I get it. Whatever.
Just frantically shaking your head at the lightning bolts like Northern Lion.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, but I get, okay, fine, I get what they're going for, but it is funny that
it's just funny because normally in a situation like this, a writer would be like, I want to have these characters reclaim the negative thing that was forced upon them because it's what brought them together, and they are turning it into something that is theirs and that is meaningful to them and that is empowering. And normally a writer would go, okay, what can I come up with that represents that idea for them? But instead they went, well, what if it was the literal letter X?
And you knocked it out of the boss. Like
you hit him and 100 of them went flying like Sonic's rings.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, look, we know that the Recusant sigil has magic powers. We've never seen how those powers are implemented. Maybe you do carry around a bag of floating transparent letter X's.
Yeah, or it's something that Xemnas creates with his body. I don't know. There's weirder stuff. Sometimes nobodies do weird stuff, like Nominee's able to mess with like memories or whatever.
Yeah, Nominee is a witch who controls memories, and Xemnas is a wizard who controls X's.
Yeah. Oh, and also I did want to shout out the fact that I'm sure you could hear them all the other times, but just straight up lightsaber noises a lot this time around.
When Xemnas is attacking.
Yeah, and there was a part of it that was like, did they own Star Wars by this time? Did they just actually use the real lightsaber noises for this game?
God, it is very funny to think that they like reached out to Disney and they were like, hey, can we like have those sound effects?
Because they sounded really, really, I mean, you probably could just change them enough where it's not copyright, but I don't know.
Well, I guess who's going to take issue with the copyright?
Yeah,
it's all Disney.
That's true. Yeah, and it is way cool that he summons them out of his hands. I like that. It looks...
Oh, absolutely. Anyway, they get the floating X's. Axel says, this is the foundation of our bond that connected us from the start. Another thing that writers don't usually do is have the characters just say this stuff out loud.
I know writers that use subtext, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, God. Garth Nomura.
Mm-hmm.
Garth Nomura's Heartplace.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
I think we are.
Yeah, true.
I do like this moment where the three of them, their hearts are connected by a shining golden light, and it just cuts to Xemnas going like, ugh, gross.
I hate that I brought you together.
Boo to that. Roxas says, I know that when we defeat Xemnas, the sigil will fade, but I wanted to have the chance to reclaim it for myself. Thank you, Sora. I don't know how he knows that, but there you go.
Yeah, sometimes you just know stuff in Kingdom Hearts.
You know, we just watched the cutscene movie of Days. Maybe there is, if you play the game, You know, Roxas spends a whole year with the organization. Maybe there is a scene where Xemnas is like, let me tell you about what I can do with the letter X.
Yeah, or you, like, read a little bit of a book every day that we get to see.
Vexen's notes where he's like, I found where the leader keeps his X's.
I'm creating my own X's now.
Sora returns to his own heart, and he and Kairi get back up, and Xemnas says, I don't need hearts, etc. Now we're back in Kingdom Hearts 3. It is so funny to note that Sora has no idea that any of this happened.
Right. Right, that's right. What didn't...
He just comes back to his body and he's like, why does it feel like I got beat up a little bit?
Well, I've been beat up all day, so I guess...
I guess I just didn't notice that Marluxia hit me kind of hard earlier. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is another, sort of subtextual fix-it moment, which is that Axel in Kingdom Hearts 3 sucks ass.
Mm-hmm.
Because we see him trying to fight for 10 seconds. His Keyblade is apparently destroyed by Xemnas.
Yeah.
Then he gets stepped on and stomped on and shot with lasers. And then Shion says, I'll fight for you, Axel. But it turns out he actually did have a whole fight scene with Xemnas. And now he's tired and Shion says that you can rest.
Didn't he have his Keyblade back during that fight scene too? Which confused me.
Yes, and this is a thing that kind of confused people because it makes it look like Xemnas, like, destroyed his Keyblade, but he just, like, dispelled it for a moment.
Yeah, and told him...
You can't just, like, destroy somebody's Keyblade, maybe.
And told him that his Keyblade was a piece of shit.
Yeah, which it is.
Yeah, apparently. He's not very good at it. I am like... It's like Axel...
It's also just one of the uglier ones.
True. It's like, Axel, would you have been stronger if you just did what you used to do? Because you used to just, like, blow people up and stuff.
That's true. He did literally snap his fingers and kill Vexen.
Which maybe, you know...
Sora had to have 2 boss fights with Vexen and didn't even kill him.
I guess it's like... It's almost like we've had, like, Dragon Ball power curve stuff go on, where he just didn't keep getting stronger, so now he's weaker than everybody.
Yeah, which is weird, because he did literally go to the hyperbolic time chamber. But I guess he was just kind of crying and apologizing the whole time.
Yeah.
His combat skills atrophied because he was only sparring with Kairi, who was a beginner.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the marks under his eyes anymore. Those apparently gave him power. He didn't realize.
Yeah, that's really sad, but it's true. Mm-hmm. Axel backs off. The others fight Saïx. Saïx is defeated. He admitted all that good stuff. We love it. Sora leaves to help Kairi while the others cry and hug. I will say I didn't cry watching this, but I will own up to the fact that when I played Kingdom Hearts 3 and the 3 of them cried and hugged, I was like, oh, that's nice. I don't know why. Maybe it was just that I was, like, playing Remind very late at night and I was, like, really, like, trying to push through and finish it. This scene absolutely fucking wrecked me when I played it in Remind. It really got to me. Yeah. That was the most I had ever cared about the 3 of them. And then I watched it again and I was like, that's nice.
I think as far as character relationships go, I actually think they have one of the most compelling, because you've actually seen them be friends a lot more, other than Donald Goofy Sora, number 1, with a bullet.
Absolutely.
But, yeah.
You see the 3 of them and you're like, are Ventus and Aqua, like, do they, like, know each other?
When you play your game, they don't actually spend that much time with each other.
Anyway, Sora is back in his own heart. This is such a ridiculous moment because Sora is in his heart and he's like, that could be the whole sentence, but Sora is like, okay, I've contacted Ventus, Aqua, Terra, Roxas, and myself. That's 5. 2 more and I'll reach Kairi. What the hell are you talking about, Sora? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know.
I know that Chirithy said, like, just jump around in the hearts and you'll find Kairi somehow. I'm sure of it. But, like, the fact that Sora's like, well, obviously I need to find 7. You know, there's more than 7 Guardians of Light, but 7 will do. It's a cool number.
It's a cool number. He's just realized that, like, somebody in this universe that made this universe cares about the symmetry, so I guess I do too.
Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora catches up with Riku and Mickey. The Xehanorts are here. Christopher Lloyd gets to do his take on the monologue about keys and planning for eventualities, boss fight, blah, blah, blah. Young Xehanort defeated, Ansem defeated, Xemnas defeated. Okay, cool. Xehanort levitates Kairi to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Time travel Sora sees her, and his heart starts beating very loudly, which there's a lot of emphasis on his heartbeat. I feel like it's pretty rare that they acknowledge, like, the anatomical heart.
Yeah, especially when you're a floating time travel heart.
Yeah, I don't know if I was supposed to take anything away from this other than Sora knows that he's about to watch Kairi explode, but he doesn't like it. Xehanort kills her. He time stops Riku and Mickey. He creates the Keyblade. He summons Kingdom Hearts. Donald and Goofy are here. Once again, we get more dialogue over existing dialogue. This is a weird one.
Yeah. Yes. Apparently, Epic.
Were you following what was happening here?
Yeah, Mickey is talking to time travel Sora's heart. While he's frozen in time, his heart's talking to Sora's heart.
Yeah, I don't really know why he's able to do that.
Well, we've seen him do it before. In Chain of Memories, he just, like, sent his heart to go talk to Sora at one point.
That's true, and, you know, the very beginning, the tutorial of Kingdom Hearts is Mickey. We don't hear his voice, but Mickey, like, talking to Sora while he's dreaming. Maybe the time stopping, like, allows him to resonate with Sora's time-traveling heart. I don't know.
Who knows? He's Epic Mickey.
He does give us some important knowledge that I guess he has.
Yeah.
Xehanort didn't kill Kairi.
No, he crystallized her.
Great. I guess that's a thing now.
Yeah. You idiot Sora. Idiot Sora, she's not dead. She's just crystallized and broken, but she's fine.
Yeah, hey, you know, Mickey, maybe Remind never would have happened if you had simply told Sora that before.
Right.
Because Sora's like, oh no, Kairi's dead. And Mickey's like, well, she's not, but oh, whatever. I'll let him think that.
Because she's his last resort, is what Mickey says.
Yes, she is insurance. The fact that she's one of the new 7 hearts, I guess he's like, well, if the Keyblade and Kingdom Hearts and all that stuff doesn't work out from fighting the Guardians of Light, I will keep one of the Princesses of Heart in a crystallized form divided into heart segments. We didn't get that yet, but that'll come next time, is the heart segment treasure hunt. Is what the next part is. And that'll let him do something. Obviously, that doesn't end up happening, but there you go. Because he's not going to leave anything to chance. He plans for every eventuality. We know that.
Does that mean he's going to do kind of what Maleficent was doing in Kingdom Hearts 1 if everything doesn't work out?
Maybe. The good news is it doesn't matter what he was going to do because it doesn't happen.
It's true, he dies.
So we don't have to worry about it. Sora asks Mickey, how can I get Kairi back? But stop magic wears off at that moment. So Mickey stops talking to him and starts talking to Kingdom Hearts 3 him. Riku tells the others that Xehanort is a portal. We remember this. I still don't know what that means, but whatever. Time travel Sora starts to worry because if he just stays in his own heart, they'll go to Scala, they'll fight Xehanort. He knows that he didn't find Kairi's heart, so he's like, I need to separate from my past self and go on my own little adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what'll happen next time. He sees them open the Xehanortal and he has an idea and he flies out of his heart and he flies into the portal ahead of himself and Donald and Goofy, and that's where
Yeah, we ended right before something was going to happen.
That's right. Yeah. Well, it might not have seemed like it, but this was quite a lot of cutscenes.
Yeah, a lot more than normal. Yeah, it's funny because I realize it's like, we're not playing the video game, so I get that it's like, a lot of the point of this video game was to give people like a fun way to redo these boss battles as different characters, which is a neat idea.
Yeah, except nobody really likes that. It's like, oh, it's a fun novelty that I get to play as Aqua, but also like, I've played as Aqua for an entire video game. I've played as Riku for an entire video game. I'm not that excited about it anymore.
Yeah, I suppose there are a lot of people that didn't play those games, and probably maybe like,
True.
And so like maybe it's more for them, but also the kind of people that wouldn't have played most of the games probably wouldn't care about this DLC.
Yeah, that's true. I often forget because it's so difficult for me to comprehend the fact that there are people who just like played Dream Drop Distance and then this.
Or they played 1, 2, and 3, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Next time Sora's going to Scala, and we will have a lot of new stuff. The third act of Remind is where all the new stuff really lives.
Do you understand how Xehanort's a portal yet?
No, I will never understand that. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't mean anything.
Like, intuitively, I kind of get that they just meet. I think it's just like, because his heart has been in so many times and places, he's like a connection to a bunch of times and places. I think that's what it is, but I don't know why a portal popped out of him.
That's what really gets me, is it's like, what they say is, he conceptually, thematically, is akin to a portal, which means that we can literally open a portal out of him. That's where they lose me.
Yeah.
Although, I am still unclear on what the Scala is that we see. Because if what we see at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 is a representation of Xehanort's memories of Scala in his heart, then maybe that's all that this is that they're saying, let's shoot him with our Keyblades and trap him in his own heart. Maybe that's all it is.
Could be that, or like his own memory or something.
Something like it. I feel like I have to just assume that that's what it is, because that's the only thing that makes it make any amount of sense to me.
Yeah, sometimes we're just not meant to know these things.
Yeah.
This is basically, it's religion, and I'll just have to accept it.
Yes. Shall we dive to the wiki?
Yeah, I've been diving.
I see you've posted a couple of things.
Yeah.
I just wanted to... are you familiar with Mortal Kombat at all?
Oh yeah, I know a lot about Mortal Kombat.
Well, if I told you that I found Sub-Zero Scorpion, what are you picturing?
Sub-Zero Scorpion, like as a combined person?
I'm not giving you any more information.
I guess I picture split down the middle, blue on one side, yellow on the other side.
Now go ahead and click on that.
Okay. That's that
now
one.
You'll know that the design is not final.
What's the Sub-Zero part? It's just Scorpion in a Scorpion mech with his head poking out.
It looks like it might be like Beast Wars, maybe?
Oh.
I don't really know what it is, but it is...
Oh, he's working for...
It is like a Scorpion robot body with a tail and claws and all.
Oh, well, he's working for Sigma from Mega Man, so I think he's a Mega Man robot.
Maybe. Sub-Zero Scorpion is an amalgam and a tribute to Mortal Kombat's two most iconic characters, Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Uh-huh. His only lines, though, are recycled recordings of Scorpion's famous lines, "Get over here or come here," as spoken by MK series creator Ed Boon. I like that we're, keep it reasonable. You don't want to go too ambitious and not be able to get the voice actor. Unfortunately, for this game that I made up that doesn't exist, all we've got is some recycled lines. Oh, it does say it is the body of Scorponok from Beast Wars.
Oh wow, we're doing a lot here. Design's up.
It's a tribute to Sub-Zero and Scorpion, but it's just one of their heads stuck on a Beast War.
Yeah, and he has some of the moves and Ed Boon's voice. It's design not final.
I also like design not final, it says. I love also that it says physical traits of Scorpion's most recent design and Mega Man X47-esque body proportions, which links to Mega Man Wiki Haruki Suetsugu.
Well, he is one of the Maverick bosses, so he's one of the bosses from like the Mega Man X games.
Oh, this is Haruki Suetsugu is a real man. This is a Capcom illustrator. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on here. This is, of course, from the game Superhero Keyblade Wars.
Oh.
Anyway, what did you find? Well,
I found a couple things. Let's see. What do I want to read? There's kind of a longer one about Miles Aquila, who is what's his name from the original Assassin's Creed?
Oh, it's Altair.
It's Altair with some MS Paint drawn over him.
Yeah, an MS Paint sword on his back, which is weird because he has a sword.
Yeah, I actually think I want to read about Rigo Tenebris first, though.
Rigo Tenebris. Okay. Ooh.
So Rigo Tenebris is...
Who is that actor?
An oil painting of Christian...
It's a painting of Christian Bale.
It's an oil painting of Christian Bale.
What the hell? What the hell? Why?
He's from Kingdom Hearts 4, which is also what Miles Aquila is from Kingdom Hearts 4. He's a human. He's the general of Master Xehanort's forces, and he's United Republic's Marine Corps colonel, former. He's immortal, although he appears 39. Homeworld unknown, okay. Weapon, the Devil's Key, and status deceased.
No,
but I thought he was I guess he's immortal, but not invincible.
Damn it.
So I don't know. Do you want to read? You want to read some stuff about Rigo Tenebris?
He wears a black gothic fur coat with a hood and is 6'3". His facial features resemble Christian Bale.
I think actually
he's a megalomaniacal individual.
I was going to say, read the thing at the beginning because it implies some things that are very interesting.
Oh, excuse me. Rigo Tenebris is Master Xehanort's former second-in-command and the main antagonist of Kingdom Hearts 4. He posed as a United Republic's Marine Corps colonel to unlock the door to darkness. What is that? Is that Halo or something?
I don't know.
United Republic's Marine
That's
Corps.
not, because they're USMC in that, I think. They're just like United States, or they're like UN Marines in
I think
Halo.
this is just something they made up. Okay. To unlock the door to darkness and release the Heartless, he is voiced by Christian Bale.
Yeah.
He is a megalomaniacal individual.
That's true.
There was a time Rigo was once loyal to Xehanort, but later came to think that his master was weak due to the fact he gave him the power of eternal life instead of keeping it for himself. Wait, why did Xehanort do that?
I don't know. It's some Sith stuff, though, I feel like.
I guess Xehanort, he didn't want eternal life. He just wanted to be alive for a while.
Yeah, he just wanted to create the new universe.
Yeah. Rigo believes selfishness and amorality is what humanity is all about, and feels that light-hearted emotions such as compassion and forgiveness go against human nature. Despite his inner disdain for Master Xehanort, he respected his nobody, Xemnes, and his heartless, Ansem, due to the fact that they held their immortality in high regard.
I think Xemnes is supposed to be Xemnas, but he also spells it Xehanort most of the time on this.
I love that I am immortal.
I also love that I'm immortal.
This shit rules. Oh, who is he a cross between?
This is the thing that made me want to read this article. Rigo is considered a cross between Sephiroth and Albert Wesker, the main antagonist of Resident Evil.
By whom?
By
Not me.
By me. He also replaces Xehanort as the series' primary antagonist.
No, Xehanort, come back. God, I'm so fascinated by this oil painting of Christian Bale.
I know. Oh,
I assume they just found this somewhere.
There's a website embedded in the image of the... Are you going to martinkumnick.com?
No, I'm just Googling Christian Bale oil painting. I mean, there's some really good shit here.
Oh, martinkumnick.com is a real website.
Look, this is an audio podcast.
Uh-huh.
There's no benefit to the listener of me showing you this.
Uh-huh. That's so shitty. I love it.
But if anyone wants to see this really good image of Patrick Bateman, just Google image Christian Bale oil painting and you'll know the one.
All right, let's see. I'm trying to reverse image search this Rigo Tenebris photo. There's 2 results for it, and
Sorry, I have to buy an NFT of this other image of Christian Bale in American Psycho.
The only other place that oil painting photo of Christian Bale shows up is on a t-shirt on Redbubble.
Oh, God. This is so sad. Somebody minted this Christian Bale NFT and never sold it. For sale. Christian Bale NFT never sold. I did save the link to Kingdom Ed's Chain of Memories.
Oh, shit. Okay.
There's not much here. It is just what if Chain of Memories was Eddie and Kevin.
Yeah, that would be a game about Eddie and Kevin doing Chain of Memories then, I think.
There is a Kevin replica. The Replicev.
Replicev.
But I just like what it says here about Eddie's side of the story. They begin to travel through Eddie's memories, and they begin with Eddie. They begin to travel through Eddie's memories, and they begin with Eddie's scam ever goes awry before the events of the first Kingdom Ed's game. They travel and meet a young girl who looks like Naz, named Jessica. After stopping Marluxia, they fall into a deep sleep to regain their memories. They wake up a year later to continue their adventures in Kingdom Ed's 2, which unfortunately does not exist.
Sad. We should definitely read some more about Miles Aquila next.
Oh, yeah.
There's stuff
Who is this man?
There's some great trivia about Miles, and then also there's some great stuff about his sister Jess on a separate article.
I don't understand. What is this?
What do you mean?
I guess it's Kingdom Hearts 4.
It's Kingdom Hearts 4. He's from... Yeah. And Miles Aquila Hoodless looks like this one actor...
Yeah, I was trying to figure out who that is. I don't see anything indicating who.
But then also, in the trivia, it says that he has his facial features are similar to Alex Mercer from Prototype.
Yeah, goddamn. Okay, we'll table this for next time. We're gonna have to really learn about Miles Aquila. Holy shit!
Are you reading the trivia?
I'm reading his age.
Oh, what's his age?
Well, he's 21 in KH4.
Oh, yeah.
But by the time we hit KH12, he's 53.
Well, that makes sense. That's a lot of time between that.
My God. Okay, Miles, we'll learn about you next time.
Mm-hmm.
This is Wish Us Duck.
Oh no, this is Wish Us Duck.
We've really been without quotes recently. I'm going to pull up non-canon Kingdom Hearts again, the most endless well of all time, and just look for quotes.
Good point. That's good.
Sorry, I have okay. You know, this has been a short episode. We can spend a little bit of time on non-canon Kingdom Hearts.
Uh-huh.
What do you make of this? Non-canon Kingdom Hearts subsection Codebreaker ID.
Codes.
Change Sora to SpongeBob SquarePants.
What? Change Sora to SpongeBob SquarePants. Buffy Summers. Bone. What? Okay.
The fuck is this?
Well, these are just people that he could change characters to.
Codebreaker. I'm not familiar.
You know what's helpful is that for Luke Skywalker, it did say parentheses Star Wars, because I was wondering.
Oh, that Luke Skywalker.
Apparently also he could... You see Neil Cicerega in there? Did you just see that? Is that what you're laughing about?
Well, I saw under Neil Cicerega is Bert Gummer, which might be a real person, but that's a funny name. But two under that, who's that?
Oh, it's Colin Mockery!
Yay! Sora can finally become Colin Mockery!
What the fuck is this? Okay.
Colin Mockery from Colin Mockery vs. Jesus H. Christ series becomes a permanent non-summon ally after helping him defeat the Gary clones in the Capital Wasteland side quest Te Gary Clone Wars.
Is that what Colin Mockery's known for?
Is that even a thing? Colin Mockery versus Jesus H. Christ?
No, there's no fucking way. I'm joking. That's just gotta be some weird thing he made up.
Oh, it's on Albino Black Sheep. It's an animutation.
Jesus.
Oh my god. How do we ever look at anything other than this?
Good question.
I gotta find a quote. What does Donald Duck say? Come on, Donald. What do you say? Here we go. Here's one.
Okay, yeah, we can try to do that.
I feel like we don't usually get very profane as Donald Duck.
We don't. Yeah, this is also really long for me to do, considering I couldn't do it at all last week, but I will try.
You can read as much of it as you want. Some of it is asterisk stage directions. This is a quote from The Lone Wanderer to Sora and Xemnas. It just says The Lone Wanderer, Sora, and Xemnas, so I guess they all say this.
So this is the player character from Fallout 3. Mm-hmm.
Says, do you want to mess with me? Pulls out a fat man. Do you want to fucking mess with me? Bring it on, bitch! And I think Donald has said that also.
I think he does say that.
Let me figure out what it would sound like if Donald Duck said.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to mess with me?
Pulls out a fat man.
Do you want to mess with me? Bitch!
Pretty good.
That was bad.
I don't know. Well, just wait till you hear what I'm going to do. Pulls out a fat man. Hold on. No, I can't.
I got fucking.
I did it.
Let's go. I'm also enjoying the quote right under that. Ah! Falls over onto ground. Pokeball rolls out from under jacket. God, I love this article. Just Googling Janice Weatherly. Nothing new. That's too bad.
That is too bad. They're slacking because they wrote so much.
Get back to work. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I said nothing new. It was last edited yesterday.
What? Oh, yeah?
Simon 10, creator of the Janice Weatherly article, edited the Janice Weatherly article yesterday. As of February 22nd, it said, Janice Weatherly, also known as Mrs. Weatherly or Grandma Weatherly, is the infamous amoral, racist, sleazy, cruel, and immoral sister-in-law of blah, blah, blah. But Simon 10 edited it yesterday to add the infamous, obnoxious, amoral, racist.
Oh, that's good. That changes the whole game, Simon.
Just sitting around like, shit, you know what? She's obnoxious. I gotta get on the wiki.
Simon, keep doing your work, because I'm worried if people don't keep updating this wiki that fandom will shut it down.
Please, Simon.
Simon,
please, never give up on your dreams. All right, I think that's it.
Yep.
We're on Blue Sky at Sounds by Light. I'm on Blue Sky at Posy Stress. Dr. Huh, still on hiatus, but still exists. It's immortal, Time Lord joke, blah, 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 things of that nature.
Oh, should I say something? I'm sorry, I was
Yeah.
busy looking at an image on the wiki here, but
Okay.
yeah, you can find me on Blue Sky at Achilles Heelys. You can hear me on... Yeah, it's good.
This is Star-Lord and a red Power Ranger pointing guns at something that we don't see and saying jackpot.
Yep. In like in the middle of an Xbox game, it would appear. Like original Xbox.
Anyway,
you can find me on Blue Sky Achilles Heelys. You can hear me on the F Plus and Extra Credit. And yeah, that's where you find me.
We're on noisepace.xyz, where you can listen to other podcasts like Pod of Greed about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Wow Cool Robot about Gundam, and others.
Hey.
Sorry, what the fuck? The fanon websites are really healthy.
What do you mean?
Others like You Viewed, South Park Fanon Wiki, or not South Park Fanon Wiki, just South Park Wiki, Gigi Hadid. Did we?
I don't know. I mean, no, I don't think so. I don't think you're the same as that person.
No, I think I'm quite different. Wow, Miles Aquila. This is going to be a good one. Jesus Christ, I can't look at this.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. Keyblade.
Keyblade.
Or something.
Yes,
I need to listen to him saying it more.
Keyblade.
Exactly.
I did it. That was good.
Bye.
My home is in you. You know what'll happen, right? I'll just disappear inside of you forever. Don't you have any love at all for your own brother?
We're not brothers. We're the same.
Huh? You believe that? Then you really are naive.
Huh?
This may shock you, but we're not the same like you think. I was just hidden deep inside of you for a really long time. All Xehanort did was tear me right out of you.
Then go back to where you came from.
Make me.
If it's darkness you're looking for, Ventus, then I have more than enough to go around.
Farewell!
What?